This is the kind of event baseball fans just love to watch. The game's greatest sluggers trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark on every swing. To the deepest part of the ballpark. 438 feet. He swings and hits this one deep to center field. No doubt about it, baby. Home run. 478 feet. Welcome to the Midsummer Classic, where the great stars from each league shine the brightest. You may remember last year, acclaimed sports' very own Derek Jeter was named the most valuable player, the first ever by a New York Yankee.
Now a left-hander is up and throwing.
For the National League All-Stars, the shortstop, number 11, Harry Larkin.
Change up, strike one. The count is no balls, one strike. Hit on the ground. One down.
Both a lefty and a righty get up and start throwing.
Chipper Jones.
The fastball, strike one. No balls, one strike. And the pitch, down and away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Change up, strike two. 1 and 2. Got him swinging at that tough slider, strike 3.
That was just horrible.
Number 29, Barry Bonds.
Fastball, strike 1. And that makes a count 0-1. Low for a ball. And that makes a count 1 ball and 1 strike. Fastball, ball 2. 2-1. Ball 3. And that makes a count 3 balls and 1 strike. Heater.
First baseman, number 25, Mark McGuire.
2 away. Here in the top of the first. Low and away for a ball. The count is 1-0. The breaking ball, strike 1. 1-1. The slider, strike 2. 1-2. Good hard fastball goes right by him, strike 3. We're just underway here in Seattle.
Another incredible year was had by Randy Johnson last season. He just seems to get better with age. 19 wins, a .264 earned run average, 347 strikeouts, and 8 complete games. Randy has quieted the critics with his consistent play and year in and year out Cy Young numbers.
The fastball, strike 2. And that makes a count 0-2. He strikes out on the nasty fastball.
2 relievers are up and throwing, and it looks like both a lefty and a righty.
Nobody on, 1 out. Here in the bottom of the first. Peter, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Deep to center. The ball hits off the wall. In there safely. Jeter is safely at second with a double.
Against lefties last year, A-Rod hit .366.
Alex Rodriguez.
Fastball, strike one. No balls, one strike. The fastball, strike two. After two straight strikes, Rodriguez is now down 0-2. He was fooled badly on the fastball for strike three.
Well, Manny Ramirez is one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball. He spent a lot of time on the DL last year, but he still put up huge numbers. Even though he missed 44 games last year, Ramirez hit 38 homers, drove in 122, and batted .351. Tom, for the vast majority of players in the big leagues, that is a career year.
Peter, strike two. And that makes a count 0-2. That fastball thrown right by him for strike three. And after one, we're scoreless.
Sammy has been known to go on tears that last a month. He can rack up 12 or 13 homers in a hurry when he's on a roll.
The changeup, strike one. 0-1. A shot to left field, and it is gone.
The center fielder, number 30, Ken Griffey Jr.
Curveball, strike one. No balls, one strike. The fastball, strike two. The count is 0-2. A high fly ball to right. One down.
If you take a look at Guerrero's numbers from last season, it is almost impossible to find anything, any month, any count, any situation in which he didn't hit over 300.
The breaking ball, strike one. And that makes a count. No balls, one strike. Ground ball to short. Jeter lunges to his right. 2 away.
Hitting .354 against lefties last year, Piazza caused more than his fair share of pitching changes.
A high fly ball to center. And the side is retired.
Leading off the bottom of the second inning, the first baseman, Jason Giambi.
Rip to left. He steps on the bag for the first out.
The center fielder, number 51, Arnie Williams.
The fastball, strike one. And that makes a count. No balls, one strike. Hit deep to right. Williams drives a single to right field.
Number 7, Rodriguez.
Hit deep to left field.
The right fielder.
2 on, 1 out. Here in the bottom of the second.
9.
The fastball, strike 1. And that makes the count 0-1. And the pitch, the fastball, strike 2. After 2 straight strikes, Dye is quickly behind 0-2. Dye hits a deep drive to right. The runner is tagging up. 2 down.
The third baseman. Number 8, Reggie Jackson.
Hits it on the ground. Jones lunges to his right. He's going to try and score. He's thrown out at home. We played 2. The National League leads it 1-0.
You've got to question this move. He looked like he had a few more innings in him and was throwing the ball very well.
The American League All-Stars. Number 45.
The fastball, strike 1.
Martinez.
And that makes the count
The
0-1.
third inning. Number 23, Jeff Kent.
Fastball, strike 2. After 2 straight strikes, Kent is quickly behind 0-2. He can't handle the strike 3 heater and heads back to the bench.
Shortstop, Harry Larkin.
Breaking ball, ball 1. The count is 1 ball and no strikes. The fastball, strike 1. Makes it even at 1 ball and a strike. Hits it on the ground. The pitch is drilled right back at the pitcher.
Great backhanded grab there to keep that ball from getting through.
Number 10, Chipper Jones.
Heater, strike 1. And that makes the count 0-1. Cut fastball, strike 2. 0-2. He goes down chasing the fastball. It's a quick 1-2-3 here in the top of the third.
You've got to question this move. He looked like he had a few more innings in him and was throwing the ball very well.
Now pitching, number 28, Kevin Brown.
The breaking ball, strike 1.
The second baseman.
The count is 0-1.
Alomar.
Heater, strike 2. 0-2. He can't catch up to the heat and goes down swinging. Jeter is 1 for 1. Curve, strike 1. 0-1. Low and outside. 1-1. The slider, strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2. Makes it even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. No way you're going to hit that pitch. Excellent fastball for strike 3. Rodriguez struck out during his previous at bat. Rodriguez hits a deep drive to right, and the side is retired. And after 3, the National League leads it 1-0. Bonds walked his last at bat.
Barry Bonds.
Fastball, strike 1. The count is 0-1. Heater, ball 1. Makes it 1 ball and 1 strike. Heater, ball 2. The count is 2 balls, 1 strike. The breaking ball, ball 3. 3-1. Circle change.
First baseman.
McGuire is 0 for 1.
Mark McGuire.
Hit on the ground.
Great glove side stab there to keep that ball from getting through.
The right fielder, number 21, Sammy Sosa.
This is the outside edge of the plate for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. Curve, ball 2. Makes it 2-0. Liner to center. Sosa drives a single to center. He hit a fly ball to the right fielder his last time up. Heater, strike 1. Makes it no balls, 1 strike. Circle change, ball 1. Makes it even at a ball and a strike. The fastball, strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. It's hit deep. 489 feet.
On the road last year, Guerrero was just as tough as anyone. He hit .353 with 19 home runs and 61 RBI.
The circle change, strike 1. And that makes a count. No balls, 1 strike. Heater, strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes. He strikes out on the nasty fastball.
That was just horrible.
Ramirez is 0 for 1.
The left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
The curveball, ball 1. Makes it 1-0. The sinker, strike 1. And that makes a count. 1 ball and 1 strike. Low and off the plate. 2-1. Fastball, strike 2. The count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Blazing fastball right by him, strike 3. He grounded out to the third baseman last time up. Nobody on, 1 out. Here in the bottom of the 4th inning. This is the outside edge of the plate for a ball. And that makes a count, 1-0. The sinker, ball 2. Makes it 2 balls and no strikes. Fastball, strike 1. And that makes a count. 2 balls, 1 strike. The fastball, strike 2. And that makes a count. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ball 3. The count is 3 balls and 2 strikes. He goes down chasing the fastball.
That was just horrible.
The fastball, strike 1. And that makes a count, 0-1. Ball 1. And that makes a count, even at a ball and a strike. The splitter, strike 2. The count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Outside, misses for a ball. And that makes a count, 2-2. Hit on the ground. And the side is retired. It's a quick 1-2-3 here in the bottom of the 4th. That does it for Martinez, who in 2 innings pitched gave up 2 runs, 2 hits, while striking out 3.
Number 31, Chuck Finley.
They get 2 righties up and throwing now.
Number 31, Mike Piazza.
The fastball, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Just inside. And that makes a count, 1-1. Ball 2. 2-1. Off speed, strike 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fly ball to center. One down. Kent struck out last time up. Down and away for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. Heater, strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fastball, strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. No doubt about it, that ball is gone. 422 feet. Larkin is 0 for 2.
Harry Larkin.
The fastball, ball 1. The count is 1 ball and no strikes. Off speed, strike 1. 1 and 1. Heater, strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hit in the air to center. 2 away.
The National League MVP in 1999 was none other than Chipper Jones.
A high fly ball to right. The side is retired. Goes 2 innings, gave up no runs, no hits. He didn't give up a walk while striking out 4.
They get 2 righties up and throwing now.
The catcher, Rodriguez.
Toward first base. He steps on the bag for the first out. He singled, blasted back. Cutter, strike 1. 0 and 1. Hits it on the ground. He steps on the bag for the second out. Ripken Jr. singled his last at bat. Cut fastball, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Fastball, strike 2. 0 and 2. Low and away for a ball. And that makes a count. 1 ball and 2 strikes. A shot to right. Ripken Jr. drives a single to right field. Bobby, this guy is always a tough out.
He's a switch hitter, pretty even from both sides of the plate. Likes the ball down in the strike zone, a very patient hitter who isn't afraid to take a pitch.
0 and 1. Ground ball left side. The side is retired. We go to the 6th. Here in Seattle, the National League leads it 4-0.
Bonds had another fantastic season in San Francisco last year. He hit 49 home runs, batted in 106, scored 149 runs, and walked 117 times.
1-0. Hits it on the ground. Jeter lunges to his left. Safe. McGuire is 0 for 2. Off speed, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. This is inside for a ball. Makes it even at a ball and a strike. Splitter, ball 2. And that makes a count 2-1. Fastball, strike 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. He can't handle the strike 3 heater and heads back to the bench. Sosa singled his last at bat. Bonds at first. Smack down the first baseline, foul. And that makes a count 0-1. Just down and a ball. Makes it even at a ball and a strike. Curve, strike 2. The count is 1-2. Foul ball down the first baseline. One and 2. Ground ball. 2 away. Double play. Jeter is 1 for 2.
The shortstop, Derek Jeter.
The breaking ball, strike 1. 0-1. Deep drive, center field. 1 away.
Designated hitter, Rodriguez.
This is inside for a ball. Makes it 1 ball and no strike. Ball 2. Makes it 2-0.
When opposing batters got ahead 2-0 on Leiter, they hit .389 with an .889 slugging percentage.
Makes it 2-1. Curveball, strike 2. Makes it even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. He swings and misses the slider, strike 3. Ramirez is 0 for 2. Grounded to second. He steps on the bag for the third out. We've played 6. The National League leads it 4-0. That does it for Finley, who in 2 innings pitched gave up 1 run, 2 hits, while striking out 1.
Number 44, Jason Isringhausen.
They get 2 righties up and throwing now.
Number 30, Ken Griffey Jr.
Peter, strike 1. Makes it no balls, 1 strike. Griffey Jr. hits a deep drive to right, 1 away. Guerrero is 0 for 2. Knuckle curve, strike 1. And that makes the count 0-1. The fastball, strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes. Guerrero hits it foul. Great play to rob the batter of a hit. 2 down. Piazza is 0 for 2. Fastball, strike 1. And that makes a count. No balls, 1 strike. Fastball, strike 2. The count is 0-2.
Piazza has struggled when down 0-2. Over his last 4 seasons, Mike has hit just 177 when way behind.
That's all we're going to see of Leiter. No runs, allows 1 hit, no walks, while striking out 1.
They get 2 righties up and throwing now.
Off speed, strike 1. And that makes a count 0-1. The slider, strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes. No way you're going to hit that pitch. Excellent fastball for strike 3.
Center fielder, Arnie Williams.
Just misses inside. 1-0. Off speed, strike 1. The count is 1-1. Off speed, strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hit in the air to center. 2 away. Change up, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. The slider, strike 2. The count is 0-2. Very tough pitch to hit. The fastball cruised right by him for strike 3. And after 7, the National League leads it 4-0. Change up, strike 1. And that makes a count. No balls, one strike. Heater, strike two. And that makes a count. No balls and two strikes. Ball one. Makes it 1 ball and 2 strikes. Very tough pitch to hit. The fastball cruised right by him for strike 3. He flied out to center field his last time up. The slider, strike 1. 0-1. The fastball, strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes. Way out in front, he swings and misses the change for strike 3. Jones is 0 for 3. Slider, strike 1. The count is no balls, 1 strike. That ball is going to get out of here in a hurry. Home run. 477 feet.
Location, location, location. You can throw as hard as you want, but if the location isn't there, adios, senor pelota.
He singled in his last at bat. Just inside. Makes it 1 ball and no strikes. Heater, strike 1. The count is 1-1. Hit in the air to right. Willie, and the side is retired. Dye is 1 for 2.
The right fielder, Jermaine Dye.
Ball 1. And that makes a count. 1 ball and no strikes. Slider, strike 1. Makes it even at 1 ball and a strike. The fastball, strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Oh, brother, he was way out in front of that changeup. Strike 3.
Two-time American League MVP Cal Ripken won awards almost a decade apart, once in 1983 and again in 1991.
Heater, strike 1. 0-1. Down and away. The count is 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit to the third baseman. 2 away.
Second baseman, number 12, Roberto Alomar.
Way back to right. It's safely into right field.
Shortstop, Gary Jeter.
Slider, ball 1. And that makes a count. 1 ball and no strikes. Off speed, strike 1. Makes it even at a ball and a strike. The slider, strike 2. 1-2. Hits it on the ground. The side is retired. And that'll do it in the 8th. The National League leads it 5-0.